In this video, we are looking at set notation. So we have a Venn diagram in the first question, and part A says find the probability of A and B, the intersection of A and B. So when you have the symbol that looks a bit like an N, it means intersection or and. So it's where it's A and B at the same time. So the only bit that's A and B at the same time is the bit in the middle. It's 0.2. Part B, find the probability of A with this dash, this prime after it. So that means probability of not A. So the probability of it not being A. So A is 0.3 and 0.2. A is 0.5. So probability of not A are the ones that aren't A, 0.4 and 0.1, which is 0.5. Find the probability of A, the union. So this symbol here, it looks like a U, it means union, and it can be A or it can be B, and we include all of it. So everything that's A and everything that's B. So we're including all of the A circle and we're including all of the B circle. So it's not the intersection, it's everything. And that is 0.3 plus 0.2 plus 0.4, so 0.9. And the last one, find the probability. It's the intersection, so it's got to be both of them at the same time, of not A and B. So where is it not A? It's not A for these two, and it's got to be B at the same time. So we can't have the 0.1. It's just the 0.4. That's where it's not A and it's B at the same time. So if it's in an intersection, they've got to both happen at the same time. If it was a union, it would be everything that's not A and everything that's B. One for you to try. See if you can give it a go. So the probability of A, everything that's A, 0.3 and 0.4, that's 0.7. The probability of not B, so B is the 0.4 and 0.1. This is the B circle. Everything that's not in that is 0.3 and 0.2, which is 0.5. The next one, it's the union, so it includes everything that's not A. So these two are not A, and everything that's B as well. So it's a union, so it includes all of it. 0.4 plus 0.1 plus 0.2, 0.7. And the last one, the intersection of A and B. Where is it? A and B at the same time. It's an intersection. They've both got to happen at the same time. 0.4. Here's another question. This time we're not given a Venn diagram, but we can draw it. So A and B are two events. The probability of A is 0.4. Probability of B is 0.3. And the probability of A and B, the intersection of A and B, is 0.1. So what does that look like on a Venn diagram? So we have the intersection of A and B. The intersection, that's the middle bit, where it's both A and B at the same time, is 0.1. The probability of A is 0.4, so the whole A circle has to be 0.4. So it must be 0.3 for only A. The whole B circle is 0.3. So B by itself must be 0.2. And this adds up to 0.6. So we have 0.4 for neither A or B. Now let's answer the questions. So what's the probability of the union of A and B? So everything that's A or B, so it's anything in the A circle and anything in the B circle as well, that's 0.6. The probability of not A, so the probability of A is 0.4, not A must be 1 minus that, 0.6. And the probability of the intersection of not A and B. So where is it not A and B? That's just the 0.2. It's an intersection, it's got to be both of them at the same time. Okay, one for you to try. See if you can give it a go. So what do we have? We have A and B are two events again. The probability of not A and not B at the same time, the intersection of them both, that's the outside. That's where it's not A and it's not B at the same time. The intersection of A and B is 0.1. The probability of A is 0.5, so the whole A circle is 0.5. So we need another 0.4. And all of this adds up to 0.8. So B by itself must be 0.2. So find the probability of B. 0.1 and 0.2 is 0.3. Not B must be 1 minus that, 0.7. Then we've got an intersection of not A and B. So it's got to be not A and B at the same time. That's the 0.2. When we have two independent events, that means one happening doesn't affect the other one happening. And if events are independent, so for independent events, the probability of A times the probability of B is equal to the probability of A and B is equal to the intersection. So if two events are independent, one happening doesn't affect the other one happening, the probability of A times the probability of B is the probability of A and B. So here we've got the probability of A, 0.5. The probability of B is 0.4. What's the probability of A and B? It's 0.5 times 0.4, which is 0.2. Find the probability of the intersection of not A and not B. So that's the outside bit. If we have a Venn diagram, we've got an intersection of 0.2. The whole A circle is 0.5, so 0.3 more. The whole B circle has to be 0.4, so 0.2 more. So what's left on the outside? We need another 0.3. So not A and not B at the same time is the outside bit, which is 0.3. One question for you to try. See if you can give it a go. A and B are two events. The probability of A is 0.4. The probability of B is 0.3. And the probability of A and B is 0.16. Explain why A and B are not independent. So if they were independent, the probability of A times the probability of B will be the probability of the intersection of A and B. And 0.4 times 0.3 is 0.12, not 0.16. So they are not independent.